Now from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Miami Marlins and the Colorado Rockies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Miami, center fielder, number 19.
Swing and a line drive. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Now a foul tip held onto by Lucroy. Well done there to record the strikeout.
Batting second here tonight.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In there at the knees, strike 1. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot to third. Fielded by Rendon. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Oh, it's remarkable watching them right now.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's in at second base with a first inning double. Into the box now, Ian Desmond. He's ready for his
Ian Desmond.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
And that's in there. Base hit. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Here it comes on 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bogaerts ranging into the outfield, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
There to play it is Borges, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Daniel Murphy now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Turned on down the line. This will get foul for strike two. 0-2, here it comes. Ground ball right into the shift. Desmond fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
So striding forward now, Jonathan Scope. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Very weakly on the ground. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And this is low, ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. Makes the play, one away. So stepping in, Jordan Patterson. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. One out, nobody on. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And Borges will take this one in for out number 2. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Martin Prado now. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Baseman, Martin Prado.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. Here's Peter Borges standing in.
The left fielder, number 44, Peter Borges.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. On to first, and there were two down. Stepping up now, Vance Worley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Worley.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Bases are empty here with two men out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The 0-2 once more. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Patterson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Tyler Anderson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. 2-0.
Well, they couldn't have scripted it any better. I mean, you get to face the pitcher to lead off the inning. But when you go down 2-0, maybe that plan's not working so good.
Glove by Bogarts. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ender Inciarte. Second shot now. The pitch. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. Now the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Ready for another chance? David Dahl, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. The runner scores from second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy. Trying to keep things going. From the belt, kicks and deals. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Striding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Charlie Blackmon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a flare out to left center. Dahl comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogarts. He singled his last time up. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So digging in now, Ryan Zimmerman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. And some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
The right fielder, number 90.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Murphy into shallow center, and that retires the side. Stepping up to the plate, Anthony
Leading
Rendon.
off the
He
fourth
flew
inning for
out
the
in his
Rockies.
last at-bat.
Third baseman, Anthony
First pitch here
Rendon.
misses wide, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
3-0 now. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. 3-1. Here it is. Line to the right side. Judge is there, and he'll bring this one in. Stepping in,
Now batting,
Jordan Patterson.
first baseman.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Up and in for ball 1. This one's flared toward left center. Bogarts trying to get there. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting,
Digging in now, Jonathan Lucroy.
Jonathan
Hit it hard but
Lucroy.
lined out in his first at-bat. Hit to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 1 thus
leading off for
far.
the Marlins. Second baseman,
Into the windup
Jonathan
and the pitch.
Scope.
Way out in front.
0-1's the count.
Matt, he's really putting on a play.
Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Heading out toward shallow right. Stanton has a read on it. 2 gone. Martin
for the
Prado
Marlins.
now. 0 for
Third
1 for
baseman,
him here in this one.
Martin Prado.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sent toward first. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Settling in now,
The left
Peter
fielder, number
Borges.
44,
He's 0 for 1 after
Peter
grounding out in
Borges.
his only trip to the plate so far. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put it. Striding into the box, Tyler Anderson. He'll
Leading
lead
off for the
things off
Rockies.
as we begin the home
Pitcher,
fifth.
Tyler Anderson.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he's set down, one away. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Tony Cingrani is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Tony Cingrani.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a soft liner, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Now batting
at the plate, Ian Desmond. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. And that'll bring up the speed.
David Dahl.
Cingrani pauses. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Number 33 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Now pitching for Miami, number 33.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called, and that's going to extend this lead. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Grounded slowly to the left side. Bogarts going to have to hurry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now batting, number 33. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Number 38 will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Inciarte to the track, to the wall. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Ready once again, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Dahl. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Dahl, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
The right fielder, number 99.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Patterson has room in foul territory, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Ripped down the line. Rendon is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Number 28 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 28.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
No problem here. 1 away.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again.
Baseman.
Jordan Patterson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Mark Reynolds
Pinch hitting for the
will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
This is line to left. Borges is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in once again, Jonathan Scope.
Leading
he
off
comes
for
in
Miami.
0 for 2 thus
Second
far.
baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. Pitch on the way. And that misses. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Rendon down to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Digging in and looking for more, Martin Prado. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Here's Peter Borges standing in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Jason Kipnis will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 24, Jason Kipnis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Now batting.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ramon Cabrera will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now a pitch swung on and hit to Desmond at short. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that is. Brad Ziegler gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brad Ziegler.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. No hits in 2.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Anderson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Tyler Anderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Borges moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Pitch on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pat Neshek is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 37, Pat Neshek.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reynolds onto the grass. He tracks it down as the runner will challenge his arm and head for third. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And he got him. Standing in, Ian Desmond. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Blackman going back on it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Sliced down the left side, but foul. From the belt, the pitch. And hang on. It looks like a balk will be called here, and that's going to move the runner up 90 feet to third with still nobody out. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Goes the other way. Hit it pretty well, but this will be foul. Here's the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game. Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he may have been a little rattled by the threat of a stolen base as a balk has been called, and that'll move the runner to second after all. And now hold everything here as it looks like a balk has been called. And that one might have been a little ticky-tack if you ask me. Comes set, now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
And he's retired here, 1 away. So striding forward now, Daniel Murphy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Driven nicely into the gap. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2. And he is into second base with an RBI double. In now is Anthony Rendon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just 1 away. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Slow little roller to third. Kipnis scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chasing after it is Borges, and that ends the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Aaron Judge is retired to kick off the ninth. Jonathan Scope is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dahl has a beat on it. 2 down. So stepping in, JT Realmuto. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and a swing and a miss on that one. And the Marlins find themselves down to their final strike now.
He's not messing around this inning. He's a
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is.